The early United States, a young nation, finding its footing. Vast landscapes stretched westward, promising opportunity. Life moved at a different pace. The rhythms of the day were tied to the land. Farmers worked their fields, sunrise to sunset. Craftsmen honed their skills, creating goods by hand. Travel was arduous, often taking days or weeks to cover short distances. Communication relied on letters carried by horseback or stagecoach. Yet, beneath this tranquil surface, a current of change was stirring. Whispers of innovation traveled from across the Atlantic. The echoes of the Industrial Revolution, already transforming Europe, began to resonate in America. The seeds of change were sown in the fertile ground of American ingenuity. Inventors, tinkerers, dreamers, they all felt the quickening pulse of possibility. A new era was dawning, one that would reshape the American landscape and redefine the nation's destiny. From the quiet workshops to the bustling cities, a revolution was about to unfold. Necessity, they say, is the mother of invention. And in the burgeoning United States, the need for efficient production fueled a wave of groundbreaking inventions. Eli Whitney's cotton gin, a marvel of simplicity, revolutionized Southern agriculture. It streamlined the process of separating cotton fibers from their seeds. Suddenly, cotton production skyrocketed, transforming the South into a cotton kingdom. But invention's impact extended far beyond the fields. In workshops and factories, new machines were changing the way goods were produced. The sewing machine, perfected by Elias Howe and Isaac Singer, accelerated clothing manufacturing. No longer were garments painstakingly stitched by hand. The sewing machine's rapid uniform stitches brought mass-produced clothing within reach of ordinary Americans. These inventions, seemingly simple in retrospect, were seismic shifts in their time. They ushered in an era of unprecedented efficiency and productivity. Perhaps no invention captured the spirit of the American Industrial Revolution more than the railroad. The steam engine, adapted for rail travel, gave birth to the iron horse. This powerful machine connected distant corners of the nation. Tracks stretched across mountains and plains, linking east to west in a ribbon of iron and steam. The railroad wasn't just about transportation, it was about transformation. It fueled the growth of industries, transporting raw materials and finished goods with unprecedented speed. Farmers could now send their produce to distant markets, expanding their customer base. The railroad also spurred the growth of towns and cities along its routes. These railroad towns became hubs of commerce, attracting businesses and residents alike. The impact of the railroad on American life cannot be overstated. It shrank distances, accelerated trade, and created a truly interconnected national economy. The iron horse had become the engine of American progress. The Industrial Revolution triggered a massive migration from rural areas to urban centers. Cities, once compact and manageable, exploded in size and population density. Factories, hungry for workers, drew people from farms and small towns, seeking opportunity. The allure of steady wages and the promise of a better life proved irresistible to many. This rapid urbanization presented challenges alongside its opportunities. Housing shortages led to the growth of crowded tenements, often lacking basic amenities. Sanitation became a pressing concern as cities struggled to cope with the influx of new residents. Yet amidst these challenges, cities also became centers of innovation and cultural exchange. Theaters, museums, and libraries flourished, offering entertainment and enlightenment. The dynamism of city life, with its mix of people and perspectives, fueled creativity and progress. The Industrial Revolution's impact on American cities was profound, reshaping not just their physical landscapes but also their social fabric. Section 5. The Human Cost of Progress. Labor in the Industrial Age. The Industrial Revolution's promise of progress came at a price, often paid by the workers who fueled its engine. Long hours, low wages, and hazardous working conditions were the norm in many factories. Child labor was rampant, with children as young as 10 working alongside adults in dangerous environments. The absence of safety regulations and the relentless pace of production led to frequent accidents and injuries. Workers had little leverage to bargain for better conditions. Their attempts to organize were often met with resistance from powerful factory owners. The Industrial Revolution's benefits were not shared equally. While some prospered from the era's economic boom, many workers endured hardship and exploitation. Their plight would give rise to the labor movement, a long and arduous struggle for workers' rights and social justice. The fight for fair wages, reasonable hours, and safe working conditions would become a defining chapter in the American story. Section 6, Titans of Industry, the Rise of Big Business. The Industrial Revolution gave rise to a new breed of Americans, the captains of industry. These entrepreneurs and industrialists built vast business empires, amassing unprecedented wealth and influence. Names like Carnegie, Rockefeller, and Morgan became synonymous with the era's industrial might. Andrew Carnegie, a Scottish immigrant, revolutionized the steel industry, making it more efficient and affordable. John D. Rockefeller, through shrewd business practices and ruthless competition, built Standard Oil into a behemoth, controlling a vast portion of America's oil refining capacity. J.P. Morgan, a financial titan, wielded immense power on Wall Street, financing the growth of railroads, steel mills, and other industries. These titans of industry were both admired and reviled. They were hailed as visionaries, driving progress and creating jobs. Yet, they were also criticized for their ruthless business tactics, their exploitation of workers, and their monopolistic control over key industries. The debate over their legacy, whether they were robber barons or captains of industry, continues to this day. The immense wealth generated during the Industrial Revolution sparked a debate about social responsibility. Some industrialists, like Andrew Carnegie, embraced the gospel of wealth. This philosophy argued that the wealthy had a moral obligation to use their fortunes for the betterment of society. Carnegie, a self-made man who rose from humble beginnings, became a renowned philanthropist, funding libraries, universities, and other institutions. He believed that education was the key to social progress and individual advancement. However, not all industrialists shared Carnegie's philanthropic spirit. Many amassed their fortunes while ignoring the plight of their workers and the social problems exacerbated by industrialization. This disparity fueled the progressive movement, a wave of reform that sought to address the ills of industrial society. Progressives fought for workers' rights, government regulation of big business, and social welfare programs to assist the poor and disadvantaged. The seeds of reform, sown during the Industrial Revolution, would eventually blossom into the New Deal era, transforming the role of government in American life. The American Industrial Revolution was more than just a period of technological advancement. It was a cultural and societal earthquake whose tremors are still felt today. The spirit of innovation, ignited during those transformative years, continues to shape the American character. From Silicon Valley to research labs across the country, Americans continue to push the boundaries of what's possible. The entrepreneurial spirit, fostered in the crucible of industrial competition, remains a defining American trait. The Industrial Revolution also left an indelible mark on the nation's infrastructure. The railroads, once the arteries of a burgeoning industrial economy, still crisscross the country. The factories and mills, though often repurposed or abandoned, stand as silent testaments to an era of unprecedented industrial might. The cities that swelled with the influx of workers during the late 19th and early 20th centuries remain vibrant centers of commerce and culture. The echoes of the revolution resonate through time, reminding us of the transformative power of human ingenuity and the enduring impact of this pivotal era. The Industrial Revolution profoundly shaped the American identity, forging a national narrative of progress, innovation, and economic power. It instilled a belief in the transformative power of technology and the boundless possibilities of human ingenuity. The rise of industrial capitalism fueled the American dream, the idea that anyone, regardless of their background, could achieve success through hard work and determination. This ethos, while often aspirational, became deeply ingrained in the American psyche. The Industrial Revolution also contributed to the rise of the United States as a global power. The nation's industrial might, fueled by its vast natural resources and innovative spirit, propelled it to the forefront of the world stage. The United States emerged from the Industrial Revolution as an economic powerhouse, a major player in international trade, and a force to be reckoned with on the world stage. However, the Industrial Revolution's impact on American identity was not without its complexities. It also exposed and exacerbated social divisions, creating a stark contrast between the haves and the have-nots. The American Industrial Revolution stands as a pivotal chapter in the nation's history. It was an era of profound transformation, marked by technological innovation, economic expansion, and social upheaval. From the cotton gin to the railroad, from the rise of the factory system to the growth of cities, the Industrial Revolution reshaped the American landscape and redefined the nation's destiny. It was an era of both progress and hardship, of unprecedented wealth creation alongside widespread poverty and inequality. The legacy of the Industrial Revolution is complex and multifaceted. It left an indelible mark on American society, shaping its economy, its culture, and its very identity. The echoes of that transformative era continue to resonate today, reminding us of the enduring power of human ingenuity. It also serves as a reminder of the importance of social responsibility, the need to ensure that the benefits of progress are shared by all Americans. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, understanding the lessons of the Industrial Revolution is more crucial than ever. It reminds us that progress is not without its costs, and that the pursuit of innovation must be balanced with a commitment to social justice and the